Hey, welcome back to part two of the virtual garage sale. Sorry, you can see my legs and in the spare room over here. What we're going to do today is go over some of the things we're selling. Again, I hate garage sales. I hate the picking around for it. I hate the haggling part. So what I'm going to try and do is give you value for what we have here. And clearly, we see we're in a theme in this particular part. Now, this is going to be a shorter video, not like the baseball card one, but I want to show you what I have. Right here, this is all my WWE stuff. I think I have more. I have other stuff, but we'll start off with the action figures. You have the Undertaker Elite, and then you have the Andy Kaufman. So again, I know how much it sells for on eBay. We can go back and forth on how much it sells for, but I know that Andy Kaufman. Now, are the boxes a little beat up? Of course they're a little beat up because they're old, and I don't keep them on a shelf somewhere. I'm a normal human being with a garage and children. Okay, that box is clearly beat up, but it is unopened. That's the NWO, Steve Austin, Scott Hall, RIP. Actually, RIP to both of them. Right here, you have the cups. Here you go. These are from live events. You have, again, RIP. You have the Roddy Piper Cup. That was a 7-Eleven limited edition. Star Wars thing, I will throw that in there because, I mean, like, I have nothing else. I mean, I have Star Wars stuff, but not enough to be a collector. And right here, I have, I believe this is 2022. I was living out in New Jersey. That is the Raw program. And on the back, it's going to be the SmackDown program. So this was kind of cool back in the day. And right here, I got 4 t-shirts. Now, all this by itself, can I break it up and sell on eBay? Absolutely. But this one is from... This one's from the 90s. This is when it was WWF right here. So get the F out. You have the WWF. They have the Undertaker Hall of Fame. You have Taking Souls and Digging Holes. And then this is from 2002 right here, the ECW t-shirt. Again, value on this one. I can sell all these separately. I know I can sell the Stone Cold shirt just because of age, just because of vintage. So what I'm offering you right now, if you buy all the WWE stuff, because separately you are going to pay quite a bit for it, but if you buy all of it, we're talking $200 out the door for all the toys, for the souvenirs, for the cups, and for the throwback t-shirts. And if I find anything else wrestling related in between now and when you buy it, I'll throw that in too. I do have stuff laying around the house. I just haven't looked that hard. I have to check all the boxes. All right, right here, you have a PS3. I've had kids. No, I don't have time to play this stuff. And clearly, you can see by the games, this is when I stopped. You know, my daughter was born, my first daughter was born in 2011. So really, I haven't played games. I fired it up once or twice in the past 14 years. So, clearly, all the games. I didn't even do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, probably about 30, 35 games there. Something around that area. Maybe 40. No, not 40. I can't do math that well. Yeah, maybe 40. PS2, PS3. I know this is not that PS2 machine. I'm still looking for remote control. I may never find it, but those are easier to buy. The cords, I may never find them, but easy to buy. So I'm going to sell you all the games. We can go nickel and diming the whole way, but I was thinking, fair enough price. You have the console, you have all the games. We're looking about $40 instead of like saying, oh, well, give me 300. Again, let's do 200 out the door. 200 out the door. I could say 250, but let's cut down on the haggling for the system, for everything else. The last time I fired it up, about 7 years ago, when I moved in here, it worked. So again, haven't touched it since then. So there you go. 200 out the door. We're talking about all the games. If you're into reselling and you said I can get $10 for that game, great. There is the GTA game in here that I haven't. Let's see, right down here. Yeah, GTA 4. I haven't even opened that. I don't have time for that. Like, I opened it and then I'm like, I don't have time to dedicate that. My kids are, calling. So I mean, for all the games and the system and the control and anything I find in between now and then, we'll call it $200 out the door. Nice and simple. Here, DVDs. Granted, not everyone has DVD player, but still, these are going to be box sets. Pee-wee's Playhouse, SCTV, that was like the Canadian Chicago version of Saturday Night Live. Right next to a Saturday Night Live, True Blood, Reno 911, some of them I haven't even opened. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, The Tutors. Some of these things you couldn't get on, like this is the days pre-streaming, so you couldn't do that. And then on top of that, I got this nice binder. Now clearly, there are times when you can tell Monty Python, Sesame Street Old School, Saturday Night Fever, X-Men. This was before I was married. Saving Private Ryan. I have all the Carlitos Way. A lot of the crime stuff. Then we get into Rocky Horror. Now we're talking about when we get married, Dirty Dancing. And then we go all the way to the back. All the way, I'm so sorry. Then we're getting into the kid stuff, Elmo, Rio. So we got a bunch of Sesame Street stuff. Sesame Street Old School. And here's, again, we're getting into what my wife liked, what I like. Can't take them with us when we retire. Don't have a DVD player anymore, but we're dealing in mass here. Again, I would like it. I said, name me a fair price on it. If I'm going to say every single DVD, even if you sell them $1 a piece, you're probably going to be able to make, with everything, about $200. Make me an offer. Let's call it right now $200. I will accept a reasonable offer, but don't give me something like, say, $20 for it, because then I'm going to be like, all right, dude, I can just go to the swap meet and get more for that. So make me a nice offer. I'm going to say $200 out the door. Now, CDs again, CDs are coming back now. Lots of music. I will remove the burnt copies. But for this one, this is probably not my best one, but you'll see what I was listening to. You're talking about pop music. Again, I was listening to Jon Stewart, R&B, Pulp Fiction. This is my trance one, clearly not full, and a lot of them are burnt. So, Wagner, this is the eclectic taste. We are gathering our CDs. We have this CD case. I have more downstairs, more in the car. I just have not gotten around to them. CDs, you know what? Most of it's on streaming, but they are coming back. By the time we get all our CDs together, we'll probably have about 200-300 of them. And let's call all the CDs, again, let's call it 200 out the door for all the CDs. And you can go ahead and make a decision. We can negotiate, do whatever. I mean, at least you get the cases for it. But there's a lot of music out there, some things that are not on streaming. So all in all, you got 200 on the CDs, 200 on the DVDs. I forget what we said on if you buy all the stuff right here on the PS, it's 200 on the PS. And then, did I say 200 on that? Whatever. Let's call it 200 on the t-shirts and that. $200 out the door. I have some more stuff, but let's end this part too. Y'all like, click, subscribe to Hits and Giggles. Enjoy the virtual garage sale. Again, we got this. We got the cards. We got leather work. We got everything downstairs. But anyhow, check it out. Hit me up on Facebook Marketplace. Let me know. Again, Zelle, cash works. If you're local, DFW, bring it to you. All right, y'all have a great day. Take care of yourselves and keep being awesome.